this out. So I laid this bed coating out, so this is going to look like an insert that went right in here and just tried to make it where it's just completely cut off level. So I'm going to go in there and scuff all that, get that cleaned up, and then we're going to shoot our rapture liner all the way on this, just over this edge, around the edge of this, and just over the edges of everything around that. And that's really going to look nice and really be very handy if you want to wash this out. Well, Keeper, it's been thrash time. I hadn't had time to update your video, so I've done a lot here, but I want to show you kind of what we've done so far. I had the special find this shifter boot, and I just got it in, and you can see how these are starting to line up now, and get that other one in there, and that's coming out real nice. Your radio came, and it was chrome, so I disassembled it completely, and Jeff painted it all back black, and painted your knobs black, and I kind of painted these as silver to match this silver. Got your tack in place. This is the brand new speedometer right there. You can see how the rapture liner's looking now, and now I'm working on the stereo system and the speakers and enclosures, which has thrown a curve in here because when I said I was going to do this, I didn't think about how much work's involved in the stereo system. A lot of work here. So in the head unit, all that's working out real nice. I've got a wire in your Bluetooth. I've mounted your amp inside your glove box, which Jeff's back there painting and prepping that now to have a little false door, and the amp will be below that. Got it up where it'll be cool. On these sides right here, I've done a lot of measuring and speaker hunting and everything I could find to get the biggest speaker we could get. And with this gas tank pocket in here, it's making it real tight. So I'm gonna have to. I like to get in here as a 6x9. I'm gonna have to set it out just a little bit. But I got with Kicker, and they can give me a good combination. This thing ought to really sound good. So I've made these panels, and they're out of 3/4, and I've got that where that fits in pretty nice now. And I've had to put me in some brackets in there, do quite a bit. So there's quite a bit of design and fabrication going on with what's going on right here. Then I went and bought some fabric, and I'm gonna wrap this in leather. Then do the other side, and then on your subwoofer, I made this box right here. It's as big a unit as I could make to get up under your seat. I needed 1 cubic square foot for this speaker in a sealed box, so I'm really close to that. I had to raise the back seat up just a little bit, and then while I did it, I went ahead and sprayed rapture liner on it. So the carpet will be under this. This will be facing down and kind of towards the front, and then I just got to figure out a place to put the small 5-inch. So I'm going to drill out all these holes, and I've got my fabric laid out on top of the car. And hopefully the roll bar will be coming, so I'm trying to get all this done before the roll bar gets here, because all this has to go in first, then the roll bar goes in, and then we can start putting all this thing together and doing the wiring. It's a big day on the truck today. I finally got it fired up and ran for the first time. I'm down to about 14 days having this ready for your video, so it's really crunch time, so it was really good feeling to see that thing fire up and run. You can see I've just got all this kind of scabbed in and together for now, because all your old wiring was so bad up here that I'm changing as I go. But I had to, while I had it out here, I thought I'd go ahead and fire that thing up. And I'm gonna go ahead and put in you a backup light switch. You have a neutral safety switch, and actually electric choke working. I've got your winch rewired, so a lot of it's gone a long way. So let's see what this thing sounds like for its first time firing up. Charging good, sounding good, got oil pressure. All run good. Well, I'm down to my final week to try to get this thing done. You can see I've come quite a long ways here. Got my hood on. I've got most of my engine bay squared away inside here. Actually started the other day. I hadn't tuned anything yet. I just started and run it just real short times. Finally got my wheels back from powder coat, but it's like 6 degrees outside. We've got like 6 inches of snow out there, and it's hard to go anywhere. So I don't know if I'm going to get these wheels and tires sent out today and get them mounted. But I'd really like to get them on here and get this thing where I can at least drive it around a little bit before the time is due. But let me give you a little closer walk around look at where I'm at with a week to go. Now up front here you can see I got all my headlights working, winches working. Still got to secure all my emblems. I've just kind of got them set up there and kind of taped in place. My hood is on. Let me show you what it looks like under my hood. These nice lifts. Look how that just lifts that hood right up. Got most all my wiring done. I've done a lot of wiring over in here with this amp. I've ended up putting a 600 watt Fosgate amp, 5 channels, 10-inch sub, 2 6x9 kickers, 5 1/4 inch kickers up front. Put his console in, then inside his console here, I've got that Fosgate amp in there. It took quite a bit of wiring and time. Then you can see how his dash is really looking nice, shifter's looking good. Waiting on the steering wheel. I've got all this wiper system turned out really, really nice with his visors here. His visors come down, got his Bluetooth there. These brackets on I was talking about that hold that, and they're adjustable, so I can adjust that window to the front of that door. Then in the back you can see how I did my seat belts now, and they just come right out under that panel and they mount. I relocated all this stuff in here to make these seat belts lay straight, work good, fit real nice. Then my custom made panels back here for my 6x9s. Then under the seat I've done the subwoofers with a 1 cubic square foot of space, sealed space for that sub, and rapture lined it. I don't know if you can see my kicker speakers up front. They're probably not going to show up, but I got some little panels and fabricated and made those and rapture linered those. You can see how good that rapture liner looks on that lip down through there, which will protect that. Rapture linered his tailgate. There's the speakers installed. Still got to do some door seals. So a week out, still a lot of stuff to do. A lot of this stuff that I'm working on didn't work at all before. Like the tailgate here I'm working on, the latches were very poor quality, so I've had to rebuild the handle. I'm having to rework the ends. I'm having to make all that work, and it's just not wanting to work real well. So you can see the mess I have with 1 week to go, and I'm gonna get back at it here.